Hello. Hello. How we doing? Just wanted to pop in and say hello. I wanted to say hello to Team Benny. Just going through some cards. I have a pretty nice collection going on of cards. Hey, Nick, what's happening, baby? Yeah, I was just looking over some UFC 291 stuff, going through some sports cards, looking at our MLB slate for tonight. Ghost picks Jimmy as a game of the week tonight. Here's a cool one. Anthony Edwards. That's a blue prism thing. So really, I was just bored at not bored, but like I'm doing some stuff. I just kind of wanted to say hi. I don't even know if any, it's like early in the day. I don't really know if any, but people might be at work, stuff like that. But I figure I'd pop in, say hi for a couple minutes. And I have like some stuff I want to talk about for tonight. And then we have UFC 291 on Saturday, which is big time. Big time. Poirier versus Gaethje. Hey, do you guys remember the last Poirier versus Gaethje? For real? I mean, there's videos floating around out there. Hey, Tyler, that's what I'm here to talk about, right? So right now, hey, Tyler, we have like a lot of evenly matched, because I know Tyler's big in the UFC, but as I'm going through the main event and was looking at the odds, I jotted some things down like Holland versus Chiesa. Chiesa's plus 125. That's the odds on that are so like Ferguson versus Bobby Green. Bobby Green's minus 390. That's kind of high. But Wonder Boy minus 150 versus Michelle Pereira. And then Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira. Pereira's plus 100. Jan is minus 120. And then we got Poirier versus Gaethje too. Gaethje coming in plus 120. Poirier minus 140. Obviously, Poirier got it done last time, but I mean, it was a battle. It was a dogfight. It was UFC 2. I don't even remember what it was, but now we got UFC 291 coming up on Saturday. And I couldn't be more excited. I am going to be glued to the TV. Nobody bother me. Like, we're going to do, obviously, I'll be sending my picks out on Saturday. And then I don't really mean that. If you have any questions and stuff like that, obviously you can bother me. But once that event starts, it's like, yeah, listen, I was talking to one of my buddies about this, Tyler, and I know that Tony Ferguson is tough as nails. We've seen it. Like, Tony Ferguson has had some epic battles where he just stands there and gets clocked, and then he clocks back, and then we've seen that with Tony. Got Bobby Green coming in, minus 390. Minus 390. And I was talking to one of my buddies, and my buddy thinks that Tony's just going to get rocked. I don't know. He might. I don't know. But true champions, they find that somewhere in them, that they dig down deep, you know? And I think Tony's a true champion. Like, I don't know. But obviously he's getting up there in age. But, like, can he dig down deep and, like, pull one off? It's UFC. Anything can happen. But, yes, Tony is probably on his way out. It's sad to say it, but yeah, we saw it with Cerrone. Cerrone was always in there in these the cowboy, you know, always in there in these battles, and he's put on some epic shows. He's one of the greats. But all that stuff at some point comes to an end. Here's a really cool card. That's called a LeBron James Color Blast. I don't know if anybody in here is into sports cards at all. This is actually worth a pretty penny. That's worth a pretty penny. Rare hit. And I have one of these to go with it. A little Joe Burrow Color Blast to go with it. We got NFL right around the corner. Here. Before you know it, we're going to be talking NFL. I think Herbert just got paid. So, Ghost picks Jimmy as his game of the week tonight. I believe it's 6:40 p.m. Eastern time. And hell yeah. Hey, Tyler, UFC, I couldn't agree more. UFC is my baby. I rock it like a baby too. You feel me? Like I absolutely love the UFC. When I came into Ghost Picks 5 years ago, I've been doing handicapping for a very, very, very long time. When I was in college, and honestly, even before that, I hate to say it, like I've come up with sports betting in my blood, and I know that sports betting wasn't legal, but it's been just in my family and around me from the time I was born, right? Sports betting been around me from the time I was born, so I've come up in it my entire life, right? And I've been around like bookies and stuff like that. But anyway, but in college, instead of probably doing schoolwork, I'm like diving in on sports stuff, right? And I'm making bets and all that stuff. And then my friends kind of see that I'm winning, stuff like that, and they kind of start saying to me, Benny, what are you doing there? They start catching interest. They're like, Benny, what are you doing, right? And then so I start kind of showing them what to do. What's up, Greg? Yeah, baby. You know what? I really just wanted to hop in here today and say hi because I know that I'm the man in the box. Like I make a video every single day, and you guys can make comments every day and all that stuff. But I actually wanted to come in here, and if you're around, I wanted to actually just come in and say hi. Really, truly, I miss everybody. I'm going to do this more often as well, especially as when football starts coming up. We got UFC, we got all this stuff. But anyway, yeah, just kind of wanted to come say hi. How's everybody doing? Listen, I was just about to make a TikTok video taking the Angels today. And I know my free plays have been absolute on a shitter. My free plays have been shit lately. I think I had a bad slump like this about 3 years ago on free play run. But right now, like, it's just like I can't hit the broadside of a barn on a freaking free play. It's like this emoji where they do this. It's like this emoji where the guy's doing this. Beats the hell out of me because, hey, listen, I had a 3-in-1 day yesterday, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but the Nationals scored 4 runs in the eighth inning yesterday. I took the Nationals again today, and guess what? They did it again today. 4 runs in the ninth, and we win. So I went 3-1 yesterday. I'm already off to a 2-0 start today on Premium Picks. So yeah, I am feeling good about that, especially for the shit run that we've been having. So, because last week I had a nice string of 3-in-1 days. It was 3 days in a row where I went 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, but they were surrounded by some crappy days. And I'll tell you what, MLB is tumultuous. MLB is really volatile right now. It's like really, I think that the MLB right now, and I see patterns in the sports books, okay, where the sports books, they get everybody thinking one way, right? And this has been going on for years. Like as long as I've been doing it, I was just talking about how I've been around sports betting my entire life. And then, so when I'm in college, I started doing this thing where I'm betting, and I'm just doing it myself. And then my friends start asking me about like what I'm doing, and then I start giving them picks, and then they start winning, right? And then slowly but surely, like word of mouth starts spreading, right? That's how it happens, okay? And then next thing you know, I'm giving picks to like, there's one local bar owner, for example, where he found out what I was doing, and he started getting my picks. And then I don't know if I should be saying this, but then there's like this local attorney where he somehow found out what I was doing, and then I started giving him my picks and like stuff like that, and it just evolved from there. And then one day, Ghost Picks Jimmy, who is a good friend of mine, comes knocking and says, Benny, why don't we just do this on YouTube where there's this bigger audience and see what happens, right? So he brings me on. Jimmy starts his company, brings me on, and here we are 5 years later, still going strong, right? So, but I've been doing this for a very long time. So anyway, sports books, right? Because the first half of MLB, I absolutely fucking crushed it. And guess what? I think I could say the F word when I'm live because I think I have it typed in here, but like not made for kids or something like that. So I think I'm allowed to, but I don't know. But we crushed it, right? First half of the MLB season, we absolutely crushed it. We get the MLB break, the All-Star break. And I'm telling you, this happens every year. And this is my job to adjust to it, okay? But we're going to take because we crushed the first half of the season, and there was like some up and down points in the first half of the season, but overall crushed the first half of the season. Coveted the second half of the season. I'm telling you, the books get you thinking one way. And then they throw a curve. They throw a curve, and all of a sudden they shift everything, right? And do we pick up on it right away all the time? No, we don't. It's not even possible. Because you think you're going one way, and then all of a sudden there's that curveball thrown in there, and then you got to adjust to it. And it happens to all of us. It happens to Jimmy. It happens to Justin. It happens to Patrick. It happens to Jack. It happens to every single capper there is. I don't care who it is. It happens. And if it has never happened to you, maybe you're the GOAT. You feel me? But we adjust to it, and then we make adjustments, and then we start going. So right now, 3-1 yesterday. Come back today. So far, we're 2-0. We got more people joining. Hello, my name's Ghost Picks Benny. How we doing? Huh? How we doing? I'm coming here to say hi. If you're in the live, comment. Tell me hello. Say hello so I can say hello back to you, because I can't see for shit who's in here. Right? So I was about to bet the Angels money line today. I was about to make a TikTok video for it. The game got postponed. Now I'm looking at 9:45 p.m. Eastern time, Oakland Athletics versus the San Francisco Giants. Athletics, crappy, obviously. Giants, not so crappy. But I was looking at the over in this game, over 8.5 runs tonight. But hey, Ghost Picks Jimmy tonight has a play of the week. And I believe 6:40 p.m. Eastern time. I don't actually know what the pick is. So I'm just here. I just want to come in and say hi. I'm going through some sports cards. I do have some cool one here. And then again, UFC 291 this Saturday. Like if you were ever going to tune in to like a pay-per-view, I probably have said this before, but this is the one. Poirier versus Gagey is the one. It's truly the one. I'm trying to open this up here. This is really cool. If you're a Houston Astros fan, this might be one of the coolest cards ever made in the whole entire world, but I just got to be able to open it. I want to show you guys, though. I have a nice collection of sports cards going on. As a matter of fact, the National Sports Card Convention is going on right now in the city of Chicago. I don't know if anybody else is into sports cards, but yeah, the National Sports Card Convention is going on right now, and it's the biggest card show in the world every year. They pick a different city every year, and they do it there. But check this out. This is called an Outlier autograph, and it shows the entire Houston Astros stadium. I'm shaking. I don't want to be shaken. But it shows the entire Houston Astros stadium. And then right in there, there's a gold autograph, and that's Alex Bregman. So for a Houston Astros fan, this might be one of the coolest cards in the entire world. And they have it for other teams too. Like they have some for Phillies. They have some for other teams. But I was just so happened to be in a break, and I ended up with the Astros, and I ended up winning this super cool card. So I'm going to put that back in its case now. But I'm really into sports cards. They're a lot of fun, and you can make money on them too. I personally like to collect. I'm not really big on like selling them or anything like that. I just like to collect stuff. But if you're into making money, you can make money on sports cards for sure. Absolutely. Now I can't get it back in the case. But there we go. I think I got it. Absolutely money to be made. Oh, like this. Hey, Peter. That's what I wanted to come in. I just wanted to come say hi to everybody. Hey, if you're new and you're watching this, make sure you subscribe to Benny on YouTube. And if you want to come check me out on TikTok, it's the same name, Ghost Picks Benny. You come check me out on TikTok. I'll have TikTok videos out there every day. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, because then I could start going live over on TikTok as well. And we can do streams like that. I do plan on going live here at some point with Jimmy. I think we maybe we'll do some more stuff like that, especially when football comes. Like, football is king. I know there's lots of money to be made in MLB, but a lot of people, it's like our only sport going on right now. I get that things are kind of slow. And then when football comes along, everybody loves football. So obviously, things really start picking up. So then we'll, yeah, I do plan on doing more live stuff like that. But yeah, the hell was I just about to? Oh, this is a nice one. I don't know if I showed this just before. This is actually a big card. Like I hit this for 20 bucks. I just got lucky, but it's a Trevor Lawrence rated rookie. And on the back, you can see it's numbered to 50. So I got lucky, got that for 20 bucks. And it's probably worth 500 bucks, 600 bucks, something like that. This right here, that's over $1,000. Easy. Easy over $1,000. Probably $1,500. This right here, probably $3,000. Maybe three, maybe four. So yeah, I mean, it's fun. It does a lot of stuff. And like I said, the National Sports Card Convention is going on right now. I do have a lot of friends that are going. I was thinking about going to the National Sports Card Convention, but then I was also thinking, I'm not in the mood right now to be in like this massive convention center with a bunch of, big sweaty guys. But anyway, it's just, I don't feel like doing that. And it's going all weekend long, and I'm just not in the mood to do it. Last year was in Atlantic City. I stopped down there for a little bit. But this year in Chicago, just not doing it. I have some friends over, there's a group called Wax Hub. Those guys are initially PA guys. They moved down to Florida, but they're my friends. They're going to be there. They have a big card group. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hey, so back to UFC. Hey, Scott. Hi. Hi. Ben Dog in the building. She got her pretty little bare feet hanging out the window and they're going up to Vegas tonight. How could 18 years just up and walk away? Our little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman. Now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left her suds in the bucket and her clothes hanging out on the line. I don't know. I miss my dog. I do miss my dog, Lady Luck. I feel like she's Lady Luck. I do. But I just picked up her ashes, But big shouts to Gloria. Has anybody been seeing? Talk about the Subway series. I'm trying to think of what I've done. Look, the Subway series tonight. Mets versus Yankees. Rodon is pitching. Hasn't been good. Quintana's pitching. Yeah, Scott, I've been thinking about it. So here's what I've been thinking about as far as pets. First off, I have another dog, a little Shih Tzu, and she's older than the one that I just lost. And she's blind. She's deaf. I think her smell is going. And she, her sense of direction kind of revolved around my other dog. So like when my other dog was here, wherever that dog would go, the Shih Tzu would go. Like she could sense that the other dog was around, so she'd follow the other dog, and she'd feel safe, and she'd feel secure, and she'd feel, all that kind of stuff. Now that the other dog is gone, this dog that is still alive is just completely out of whack, And she might still have a couple years in her left like this. I don't know. But as far as getting another dog, there are some things that I want to do first. Because for the last 2 years, although I would never change it, Scott, you've been here when I would have my girlfriend and we had our own house and stuff like that. But when I had my girlfriend, she'd be able to help me take care of the dog. Stuff like that. I'd be able to do things, and I'd be able to have someone helping me take care of the dog. The last 2 years, nobody. I had nobody to help me take care of the dog. My mom would come sometimes and help take care of the dog. But I'd have to arrange something. And then if I wanted to go anywhere, I would have to arrange it and then go. It's a lot. So right now that she is gone, there are a couple things I want to do. I want to go see my brother out in Utah. That's one thing I want to do. I was just up in the Poconos this weekend. That was fun. Didn't have to worry about how are the dogs, this and that. That was fine. That's right. When the cat would come down the steps, Ben Dog would win games. I wonder how that cat's doing. I hope the cat is doing good. My ex-girlfriend's pregnant. She's pregnant. But anyway, I ain't here for that. But yeah, and she's naming her son after me. Scott, that's wild. She's naming her son, middle name, after me. Anyway, I don't even know. It's crazy. But it's really crazy. But anyway, that's freaking crazy. Uh, oh, so first thing I'm going to do, I want to go to Utah to visit my brother. Second thing I want to do is I want to go to Las Vegas because I'm craving for Las Vegas and I really want to see the Las Vegas Sphere. Yeah, Peter, it's no joke. It's no joke. I don't know what it has to do with, but it is true. It's very, very, very true. It's wild. Freaking crazy, as a matter of fact. But I don't know if you guys have been to Vegas recently, but when I was in Vegas for the last time, the Sphere wasn't up, and I haven't gone traveling in like 2 years. So like it's been a minute. I was traveling somewhere every once a month easily, doing something. But now I haven't traveled for shit. But I want to go see the Las Vegas Sphere. I want to go to Utah to see my brother. I was even potentially thinking about taking like a road trip across the United States, right? And I know a lot of you here, right? Maybe, stopping by. I know a lot of you guys have told me like where you live, stuff like that. Maybe we go out, maybe I take a little road trip, visit some of my favorite people that are on Team Benny, right? Visit some of my favorite people that are on Team Benny. Maybe go out, have a dinner, have a beer, gamble. I don't care. Casino, whatever. And then just kind of go across the United States. But right now, my options are open. I can do anything I want. Now, I'm not sticking around. I'm gonna stick around for a couple more minutes, but then I'm done, and then I gotta go do things. But I just really, hey David, exactly. I just wanted to. I know that I'm here on video a lot. Every day I put a video up, and every day you guys comment, and then I see those comments, and I click the heart button, and sometimes I respond to them. But I do like to talk to you guys directly. Team Ben. So yeah, I'm gonna start popping in live a little bit more. If you did miss any of this video, I was gonna bet the Angels today, but that got postponed. But I am looking at 9:45 p.m. Eastern time, Athletics versus the Giants, and I'm liking the over 8.5. And I know my free plays have sucked. It's one of these. I haven't had a bad run like that on free plays for probably 3 years. But I have had a bad run like that on free plays. You go back 3 years ago, you could probably find it. Maybe 2-3 years ago, you could probably find my bad free play run because it's all right here. It never goes away. The videos don't disappear. They are here. So I've had a bad run here before, So, but hey, I went 3-1 yesterday. I've already started today 2-0. I am running my nighttime slate tonight for $14.99 if you want to jump on that. I'm sure a lot of people watching are already on with me for this anyway. And if you're not on with me, cool, baby. Yeah, Scott, go throw it in the free play video too, because I have seen a lot of cool winners in my comment section, which is cool because if I'm losing, maybe people in the comments are winning. And then you can check that out and you could still win. Or really, you could just consider me the fade god right now and go against me, whatever. But I'm going to turn that around for sure. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I like coming into this every single day. I want to win. Every single day, I want to win every day, win every play, all the time. Period. The end. Over. Done. So, anyway, we got UFC 291 coming up this weekend. I am running a special as far as that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days, the entire weekend, starting now. I still have 2 more picks tonight yet, if you want to jump on. And then UFC 291 is included in that. It's going to be a banger. It's Poirier versus Gagey. Right now, Gagey is plus 120. Poirier is minus 140. Damn right, Peter. Damn straight, Peter. But I'm looking at Alex Pereira because we're used to seeing him fight in one man on. Wonder Boy versus Michelle Pereira. Wonder Boy's minus 150. Tony Ferguson, the question is he going to be done? Is he done? Is Tony Ferguson done? Has it run its course for Tony? He's been in some epic battles. He's going in against Bobby Green. Bobby Green's minus 390. I will have more on this because it's early yet. I'm getting my picks figured out and all that stuff, but I never like to release anything until I see weigh-ins and all that other kind of stuff. So there is still more time. But just as an early look, you know, oh, Holland versus Case, it's loaded. If there was ever a UFC event that you want to watch, I'm telling you, it's this one. It's this one. It's my baby. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I rock it like a baby, like Russell Westbrook. Okay, listen, I'm not going to stick around here much longer. I really just wanted to pop in and say hi, going through some of my card stuff. Don't forget, Ghost Picks Jimmy tonight, game of the week. It's at 6:40 p.m. Eastern time. My specials, they're over on my free play video. I have them on my community page, all that stuff. I am going to probably bang out a TikTok video here very shortly. Probably going to go Athletics Giants over 8.5. Probably on TikTok too. Because the Angels game got postponed. Oh, and if you guys are not, like, go shout Gloria K out. She's raising all this money for people, like for wounded warriors. Stuff like that. That's cool shit. That is cool shit. Love to see it. Always helping people. I got mad love for Gloria. Got mad love for everybody watching. I wanted to come in, say hello. Oh yeah. No, he's got hit up. He's been hit a lot in the face. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that, baby. But anyway, listen, the Ben Dog's always smiling. And listen, 3-1 yesterday. Come back 2-0 already today. Couple more picks tonight. Let's see the broom tonight. How about that? I don't know, Scott. We should ask her that because I don't even know exactly what she does, but she's always like raising money for different foundations. I don't know if that's her job or if she just does that or what. I think she just does it. I really do. And she's freaking awesome. But we'll ask her. We'll have to ask her in the comment section because if she does, hell yeah, we'll go support Gloria K. Absolutely. But yeah, little midday afternoon live. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe to Ghost Picks Benny on YouTube. We will be going live more in football. Football is right around the corner. This guy, Joe Burrow, Joey Biscuits, a little Joey Biscuits. Justin Herbert got paid. Jalen Hurts. Hey, I'm telling you, man, Eagles 49. I think we're going to see Eagles 49ers again. I really do. And I think Eagles 49ers might be like one of these rivalries forming possibly for, yes, sir, Glock man, what it do, baby? Listen, if I... All right, well, hey, all right, Tyler, deal. So, hey, this is an adult program today. It's an adult program today, so absolute deal. Because you know what? I don't want no girlfriend. I don't want to put any effort into any relationship. I don't want any of that. So yeah, yes, absolutely. Tyler Harkers, line the Ben Dog up, line him up, baby. But NFL, I think the Eagles and the 49ers are forming a rivalry that's going to last for a long time. I really do. Young quarterbacks, good team. They keep trying. I do. I really do. And then obviously Joey Biscuits and Patrick Mahomes. AFC has some really loaded teams. I think Seattle's going to be way better this year, but it all depends on Geno Smith. I think Seattle has the potential to be very good this year. They go out and they draft Witherspoon in the first round. They put him back in the secondary with Tariq Woolen. Then they go and draft a surprising pick, in my opinion. They go and draft Zach Charbonnet. Peter, ain't that the truth? That is one of the wildest things I ever heard in my life. That your ex-girlfriend ends up with another man, getting pregnant, engaged, all that stuff, and then names her firstborn son after me. I'm honored. I think Lamar, I put out a TikTok video recently in my top 3 fantasy quarterbacks not named Patrick Mahomes, and I'm going to be doing more of those videos. I could probably put them on YouTube Shorts too. But Hurts, absolutely, in my opinion, is going to be a top fantasy football quarterback. Josh Allen is going to be a top fantasy football quarterback. And then my third, my dark horse, even over Joe Burrow, Joey Biscuits, I'm going Lamar. I'm going with a healthy Lamar Jackson. And some people hate it. Some people hate it, but I really think Lamar has potential. They go and they draft Zay Flowers. They have Mark Andrews there. They got Odell. They got some work. They hopefully their run game could get a little bit more healthy. I know they signed Uncle frickin' Melvin. Ravens go out and they sign Uncle Melvin. Melvin Gordon. Beats me. But I really think, and Ravens they're never gonna like wow you in the passing game and stuff like that, but I do think Lamar is going to put up numbers. If Lamar is healthy, Lamar is going to put up numbers. Justin Herbert gets paid, right? So Justin Herbert yeah, exactly. Hope he stays healthy. Now, Justin Herbert becomes the highest paid quarterback, right? Now, the real question with that is, will Justin Herbert come out and perform? Because a lot of times we see guys get paid and they dip off a little bit. So we're going to see. And Justin Herbert is an actual loser. And I don't mean that because I love Justin Herbert, right? And he's one of the best quarterbacks. He's setting records. He set rookie records. He set all this stuff. But when it comes down to it, and we saw it again this year in the playoffs. We saw it the year that they didn't make the playoffs because they choked, which wasn't really Herbert's fault. It was coach's fault. And then we kind of saw it again this year. But Trevor Lawrence comes back and beats Herbert. So the real question is, can Herbert get over that hump? They paid him. They paid him. Now it's time to get over that hump. And obviously the coaches need to do a better job. They really, really, really do. That's funny though, Scott. You can make those comments all day in here, baby. That's freaking funny. But what was I talking about? Yeah, I do think a healthy Lamar is going to be good. Joe Burrow is a natural born winner. So we see Burrow getting the job done. Mahomes going to be there for a long time. And then we have like some new young quarterbacks coming up. Desmond Ridder in the shitty NFC South with Drake London, Kyle Pitts. They draft Bijan Robinson. Oh, now I remember what I was talking about. Seattle Seahawks. They go and they draft Charbonnet with Kenneth Walker. They got a good defense going on back there. They got all this stuff. So who's it going to come down to? It's going to come down to Geno Smith. Does Geno keep it going like he did last year? Can't wait to see Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson was my favorite guy in the draft. I do dynasty fantasy football leagues and stuff like that. I really wanted to get Anthony Richardson. But I do. I have high hopes for Anthony Richardson. They also drafted Josh Downs to go with Anthony Richardson. They have Alec Pierce there. They have Jonathan Taylor. They have Michael Pittman. I love the Colts. I think that they could absolutely do something, but I don't know. Tennessee brings in DeAndre Hopkins. But Tannehill's there. They draft Will Levis. And Malik Willis is still there. Your guess is as good as mine. But the NFC South, first off, I think Seattle can compete with San Francisco. I absolutely do in the NFC West. But now going to the NFC South, I think Baker's going to win the job in Tampa Bay. I think it's a terrible division. I do think it's going to be a bad division this year. I really like the young team in Atlanta. I think Kyle Pitts needs to stay healthy. I know they have Heineke as well. That's interesting, Glock, man, because their division is like Jags, Texans, which I don't know what's going to happen there in Houston, Colts, and Titans, And Titans. I know everybody's sleeping on the Titans, though, because they were really bad last year. But they've always been right there, like making the playoffs and stuff like that. Now they got Derrick Henry, they bring in DeAndre Hopkins. We'll see. But NFC South, young Falcons team. I don't know Heineke or Ritter, but I like the way that Ritter looked last year down the stretch with Drake London. I thought they matched up very nicely. This year they had Bijan Robinson. They have Tyler Algier. Kyle Pitts hopefully coming back healthy. and it's a shitty division. So I think why not? Why not rock with Atlanta a little bit? Maybe we'll do that soon. Maybe we'll start looking into some futures bets in the NFL, like Glockman was just saying with the over under 6.5 for the Colts. There's some teams out there maybe we'll dive into. I don't think the NFC is overly strong. Lions, I'm interested in. I'm very much interested in the Detroit Lions and that entire division. Minnesota, the Lions, Green Bay now that Aaron Rodgers is gone, and Chicago with Justin Fields. Because I expect the Bears to be good, to be better with Fields, and they bring in a lot of more pieces there. Lions, I think, are going to be a lot better. I think Goff is underrated, and I think once he gets going, he's Jordan Love, we got to see how he does. And then Vikings, who are always in the mix. But they're changing up a little bit. And Jordan Addison going 140 miles an hour. So we'll see. But listen, so we're going to be doing more lives. I'm going to cut it off for now. Don't forget, Ghost Picks Jimmy, game of the week tonight. There is major pressure on Herbert. I want to see Russ Wilson bounce back. I could talk NFL all day. I really could. But they bring in Sean Payton for Denver. They got Russ Wilson. They draft Marvin Mims. They got Judy, which are explored trade options. They got Tim Patrick back healthy. They got Javonte Williams, hopefully going to come back healthy. But Sean Payton, man, he's going to change things up, and I'm excited for that too. Russ Wilson's on my Dynasty Fantasy Football team, and I need him to be a little bit better than he was last year because my quarterbacks are struggling. I got Geno. I got Russ Wilson. Now I have C.J. Stroud. I missed out on Anthony Richardson, but I don't even know if I like it. And I have Mac frickin' Jones. Jeez Louise, my quarterbacks are struggling. But I also have Jamar Chase. I have Devontae Adams. I have my wide receiver, Debo. My wide receivers are fucking stacked. But anyway, listen, check Ghost Picks Jimmy out today. It's at 6:40 p.m. Eastern time for his game of the week. Jump on board with the Ben Dog all for the rest of the week, $69.99. Come check me out on TikTok. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 followers. I don't care if you ever watch me. Just come follow me. Let me get up to 1,000 so I can start going live and doing stuff there. Free plays are in a slump. Premium plays are looking good right now. I have 2 more tonight. $14.99. And we're talking Athletics, Giants over 8.5 here right now. But hey, listen, thanks for tuning in. I mostly just wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. I'll probably do it again. I'm going to start doing this at least multiple times a week. I want to say hello to everybody because I know you see me in the box every day on the video and you make comments and all that stuff. If you didn't go comment, wow, Sinead O'Connor died. I'm going to go look at that. I'll probably go down that rabbit hole. I go down a lot of rabbit holes. I'm really into the pop scene too. And like the stuff right now currently with Tekashi 6ix9ine and Kodak Black. I'm very interested in it. Glockman, I missed that. I'm going to come back and look, but I want to see those keepers. I saw Hurts and Henry, I think, but I missed all that. But we'll come back. We'll talk more fantasy football. We're going to start talking football. We're going to start doing. But most importantly, I just want to come and say hi to Team Benny. Maybe this was a little bit spur of the moment. Maybe I'll start planning it so more people come and we can have good conversation and stuff like that. But if you're not subscribed to Ghost Picks Benny, which I think all of you are, make sure you subscribe. Come follow me on TikTok. Let's get this thing going because I want to go headstrong into football season. Okay, and right now we have nice little premium play run going in baseball. 3-1 yesterday and then 2-0 today so far. I want to keep that going as well because we know that they threw us the curveball. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what, Dre Ranzel? I'm the first one to admit it. I told you, I think 3 years ago, I had a bad free play run. And that right now is probably equivalent to the one I had 3 years ago. And like I said, I'm the first one to admit it. I ain't running from that. You ever been in a slump before? You ever see a Major League Baseball team in a slump? But yeah, I ain't running from that. So yeah, we are looking to adjust and correct that. So right now, but I'm saying it's not the first free play slump I've been in, and it's not the last free play slump I'm going to be in. And like I think I had one 2-3 years ago, and we got out of it. We got out of it. We still here. We still here. You know, I ripped off 14 in a row before too on free plays. See, free plays are a little tricky, right? If you're watching and while we're on the topic, because premium, you want to win your free plays because that keeps people coming back, right? But you also got to win your premium picks because they're paying for that, right? So you got to find that balance because sometimes, yeah. Anyway, they're all important. And if it were up to me, I'd come in here and I'd win every play, every single day. I hate to lose. I love to win. But right now, hey, if I'm the fake guy, listen, if I win, if the Yankees lost 5 games in a row, right? Or say they lost 6 games in a row, are you going to bet against them until they win? Right? What goes up must come down. What goes down can come back up. Right? Ben Dog, baby. Hey, let's keep it rocking. As always, good luck. God bless. Grind on, baby. Cheers.